Coach Rye here. Today, we're going to take a side-by-side look at Bikini and Fit Model. This is from NPC Nationals, so very, very prominent NPC National event that turns new IFBB pros. Over here, we got Bikini. This is Roxana, and over here we have Faithlyn. This is Fit Model. And I know there's still a lot of confusion about what is the difference between these divisions. I've seen a lot of even coaches saying they're exactly the same. And I'm like, well, damn shit. You should not be coaching if you think these are the same divisions. But I've seen even more, women on the sidelines trying to figure out which division you should do. Well, let me highlight the differences exactly for you here right now in this video today. Okay, so we have the overall winner for Bikini versus the overall winner for Fit Model here, and instantly very different looks. Let's break it down. First, if we just want to be really general, just like Frank, if you want to turn this video off in the next 2 seconds, you're like, I'm driving a car, I can't watch this. It's more muscular and leaner in Bikini. Go figure. Exactly what the rules state, right? Fit Model, a little bit less muscle, a little bit softer, right? That's just exactly what these divisions are made for. So let's look. Shoulder to shoulder, we see the Bikini shoulders. They got a little bit more of that roundness in the overall deltoid, front delt, lateral delt, rear delt. More of that, just density, the muscle that's coming through there. Fit Model, not as much. Still some, still showcasing shape. Fit Model athletes still got to train them delts. But it's nowhere near that same level of muscularity or size in general, right? And keep in mind, both these athletes turn IFBB pro here. So they are now IFBB pros. Next biggest thing we want to note is just a lot of similarity in shape, right? Like dramatic V-tapers. These are where these divisions really do tie together, but they're also very different. Let's look at the midsection. So Fit Model midsection. Tight and tiny, but much more blurry, softer, right? More body fat on the midsection here versus what's going on over here. The Bikini midsection, tight, tiny, but you're going to see more of what you see here. Obliques, sometimes even little striations in the abs, even though you don't need that. Flatter overall stomach because more reduction in body fat. So far, what we have learned is that, Bikini is more muscular. It's looking leaner. That's really what it is. Fit Model, a little less muscle, a little bit softer. Okay, lower body wise now, some things look different because of posing, but let's talk about them. So still here in Fit Model, you got to have glutes. You'll see those glutes coming from the front here because of that density and that size, and you'll see a lot of weight in the quads, a lot of development, a lot of fullness, if you will, in the quads. I've been saying this. Fit Model is going more and more this way, bigger, heavier, softer quads, more muscle in the quads. It almost starts to look like lower body dominant, but then it doesn't because it's still symmetrical enough. I've called it baby wellness. It looks kind of like baby wellness. Not as lean, though. Definitely a softer look in the quads in Fit Model, right? Now, we look over at Bikini. We're going to see glute shape being created here. Balances perfectly with what the quads and the hamstrings are doing. So it's more an emphasis on glutes in this position in Bikini than it is, in Fit Model. Fit Model is a little bit more quad dominant from this angle and in general, I would say. Now we look here, we can see balance and symmetry. We also see lines, striations, cuts, things you do not see in Fit Model because, again, it's more muscular, it's leaner. Her glutes are more developed than her glutes. Her quad's going to have more development even than these quads. These quads have a little bit more body fat on them, so they may showcase bigger, but they're going to be about the same level or, even maybe just a tad more developed there. Now, let's go into the back. Before we do, the free trial I've been saying all month, it's going away. It is going away. We got a new kind of cool thing we're making for you guys, but I've been getting such great feedback on this trial. There's a lot of people doing it. They're like, oh, you know what? I'm going to jumpstart my new year, and they're loving it. So I want you to love it too. It's free. You don't put credit card information in. You don't get auto charged. None of that. It's literally my give back to you, all of you watching, the competitors out there that you're trying to do better. You're trying to figure this out. I want to help you. Let me help you. I'll show you exactly how to train like a Fit Model competitor, exactly how to train like a Bikini competitor. Whatever you want to do, I can help you. So type it in. You can do it while you're watching the video. TeamFFLEX.com. So that's a 7-day trial. Pretty easy stuff. before I'm done talking, you could be chatting with me in my online training platform. Okay, so don't miss out on this. It is going away. From the back, biggest differences we're going to note right away is a lot of the same stuff, right? Bikini's going to have a little bit more muscle, and it's going to be leaner, and Fit Model's going to have a little less muscle, and it's going to be softer. So you kind of get the idea. Big differences here. These are not the same ballparks. These are not the same divisions. The coaches out there saying that you're crazy, okay? You get off the drugs, bro. Get off the booze, whatever it is, because it's wrong, okay? So we look here. We can see good shoulder shape, tapers in. Everything's all showcasing well. Glute development, upper glute, going to be more pronounced in this division. Tie-ins, absolutely going to showcase through here in bikini division. Now, what we do see is quads and hamstrings in good balance and symmetry. Leaner overall, still showcasing that hourglass shape, more muscle overall. Over here, Fit Model, we do see a little bit of that shoulder shape still tapers in. Again, very similar divisions, but clear differences. When we get to lower body, we see, okay, glute structure. We shouldn't see a tie-in, which we really don't here. Judges don't consider this a tie-in. I've talked about this on the channel many times. So if you're missing those blurbs, subscribe, because it is one of those things that, I talk about a lot. They don't really consider this a tie-in. It's not really a tie-in. It's more glute development, and hamstring development meeting versus like, okay, this is a very pronounced lean muscular tie-in in bikini. So, Fit Model, softer, not supposed to show tie-ins based on the rules. Upper glute, you don't see it as much because the suit cut is bigger, and overall glute density is there. But, really the emphasis here in this division that I'm seeing so far is a lot more on the quads. We do see a lot more of that quad development, that fullness, that size, that density there. And again, just overall softer. So, the division that's for you, well, you tell me, right? Do you prefer a more muscular type of a leaner look? Or do you prefer, a softer, little bit less muscular look? And I'll tell you what, Fit Model's been around about a year now. There's athletes going on which ways. I had some that I took, from Bikini, put them on stage for Fit Model. They didn't like it. They went home, right? They went back to Bikini. I've seen athletes that started in Fit Model. They loved it. They're going to stay there forever. I've seen IFBB pros. I'm training some IFBB Bikini pros that are moving into Fit Model. So, it's going to be a very interesting year. It's a very interesting time. For this division, we're going to see the first Fit Model Olympia come up this year, but realistically, what we are seeing either way is a very clear delineation between these two divisions. So I want to know, drop it in the comments. What are you doing? Are you doing bikini? Are you doing Fit Model? Are you still on the fence? You don't know what to do? And do you need help? Because I got you right here. Come on, hang out with Coach Rye. Free trial, teamfflex.com/7-day trial, and I'll help you for free. All right. Thank you for watching. Coach Rye is out.